Hello there, Cruiser, and welcome. I'm Shadow Lummox and I'm here on Wreckfest to finally do the seasonal challenge. Thankfully, Bugbear have managed to fix the issue on consoles that prevented this from loading. As you can see, just to prove, I get to get through the loading screen, no fatal error, and I get to race on the Torsdalen Circuit. This is a race attack, and it is a fun one. I put the ABS on half, traction control off, and stability control on half. That's a setup I really like for Wreckfest these days. I put the suspension all the way to soft, and I leave the brake balance where it is, and I don't touch anything else. And this is a 3-lap race, and the aim is to get the biggest score possible. A lot of luck is needed with the start, and a fair bit of skill as well in navigating the absolute carnage that is this challenge. And the opening lap, you can see here, is just absolute mess, and you've got to get through this clean and quick. As I come out of this corner, I notice I'm in third. Oh, actually, I'm in second, and that is exactly what I am after. You've got to, because if you notice the bonus multiplier just under my position, that is what builds up your score. Not only lap time, but you need to get that bonus multiplier as high as you can, and that means getting to the front. I usually like to be in second by this point because the AI is useless at this first sector, as you can see from the leader, just messing up entirely. And that's roughly where you want to be in first by that point. Where I claimed first is where you want to get first, and you should be able to get a high enough score then to get a gold. Still need to be quick on this track. This is a new track. It's very tricky, but it is very fast at the same time. That means that there is a lots of margin for error, or lots of room for lots of different errors, as I found. I'll take you through a lap here. You go up into fourth and you're just pedaling the throttle, no brake, riding the curb, but don't hit the front of those curbs. You will go flying to your death. You go wide into here, drop into third, you're not braking heavily, you go wide so you can carry low as much speed as you can through that hairpin, then accelerating all the way down here, and just as you come over this lip, that's when you start braking hard. Drop it down to second and accelerate through there. Do not ride up onto the sides because you will lose acceleration when all four wheels are not on the ground. You can't accelerate. And then you're just feathering the throttle through this final little chicane. I get too close to the barriers there, probably lose myself maybe a couple of 1,000 points, but 212,442 is more than good enough for gold. And you'll see here that a lot of the trouble comes from the start of the race. It is absolute carnage, and as someone mentioned, when I first did the seasonal challenge video, that was on the wrong track and was the wrong seasonal challenge. Someone who's done this on the PC pointed out that this can be a very frustrating race, and they are not wrong. The AI in Wreckfest has a reputation for being absolutely brutal. Literally no mercy, no regard for themselves and their own race. They will murder you at the very first opportunity, and they will murder each other. And that's where the trickiness of this challenge comes in. It's a tight course, there's a lot of you, and the AI is quite happy to use you as a brake if you're close enough. So I'm going to leave you with the rest of the outtakes that I built up while trying to do this challenge. I always do these. This is to show that no one picks up a racing game and it's just amazing off the bat, especially on a new track. There's going to be mistakes, and you've just got to live with it and keep going, learn from them, and well, Hope you get lucky at the start. So I just want to say diolch and thank you for watching.